gentlemen, welcome back to CHW Pro Wrestling. This is Lethal Lottery Part 2. And right now, the second match in the first round to decide who will go on to face the team of Damien Wayne and Zeb Merritt in the finals of the Lethal Lottery Tournament with a shot at the CHW champions, the Wild Wolves, hanging in the balance. Right here on his way to the ring, accompanied by his reluctant manager and valet, his own son, Kate Eckos. This is the Kentucky Iceman, Chris Eckos. Never short on things to say to the fans, thinks he's so much better than everybody just because he's from Kentucky. You can see the belt in his hands right there. He's defaced it. Look at that title. He's defaced it, put a big blue K on it, and is now calling it the CHW Kentucky Championship. No matter what you call it, there's no denying this man has successfully defended that title ever since he's won it in every match he's defended it in.
Lethal Lottery Tag Team Partner.
And the Kentucky Iceman's tag team partner, a man who's made his re-debut here just recently. Look at this man right here. He's big, he's mean, he is David Matthews. From right here in Springfield, Tennessee, has shown nothing but disdain for his hometown people, has been on a warpath. Since making his return to CHW, the target has been Zeb Merritt. We saw it in the first round as Zeb Merritt and his tag team partner Damien Wayne faced off against the team of Zach Austin and CHW co-owner Chris Green. This man, David Matthews, got involved and attacked Zeb Merritt, left him bloody, and drug him to the back. Damien Wayne was able to survive and win that match, and he and his tag team partner Zeb Merritt await the winners of this match to find out who will win the Lethal Lottery Tournament.
CHW Lethal Lottery.
Because y'all don't understand how much CHW has meant to me. Sorry, it's hard. Y'all don't understand how much this place has meant to me and how much you fans, whether you love me, hate me, respect me, or don't, how much you people have meant
going on here? Payaso Extrano left laying on the floor. And it's Jason Xavier making his way to ringside. Now, as far as I'm aware, Payaso Extrano was the one who was drawn to be JC Crow's partner in this Lethal Lottery matchup. But it appears as though Payaso Extrano's not going to be able to make it, and Jason Xavier has interjected himself into this tag team matchup as JC Crow's partner. That's insane. These men hate each other. How is this gonna work? And why would Jason Xavier do this? Jason Xavier loved by the fans. Obviously, Nick White and his crew highly disliked. Jason Xavier's son Ryan, right in the middle of everything, has turned his back on his father, joined forces with JC Crow and Nick White. Nick White calls Ryan his son, but everybody knows Jason Xavier is the father of that young man.
You're gonna see this. Let's go.
Everywhere you go, you're gonna see my face has been the vow of Jason Xavier, and he's followed through on that right up to this moment as he has put himself in the place to be the tag team partner of JC Crow as they face off against a team right here. Now on paper, you'd have to say that the team of the Kentucky Iceman, Chris Eckos and David Matthews probably has the best chance to see this thing all the way through to the end and walk away as the winners of the Lethal Lottery Tournament because they actually get along. Unlike these two men right here, you see them, they've got words for each other, and it's not friendly between Jason Xavier and JC Crow. So what we have here in this one are two very different teams. Two guys that hate each other on one side of the ring, forced to tag together, and on the other side of the ring, two guys on the very same page as we kick this one off. Jeff, the ref, in charge of it. Chris Eckos in the ring, starting things off with Jason Xavier. But mind games, as always, from the Kentucky Iceman. Wow. Wow, right here, David Matthews with a hard shot to the back of the neck of Jason Xavier, who's got his attention turned to his own tag team partner, as David Matthews, with a whole lot of seriousness on his face, taking advantage. The power of David Matthews never to be underestimated. Vicious headbutt right there from the big man, floors his opponent. And right here, look at this. That's what it's going to take to advance in Lethal Lottery. Real teamwork. If you're planning on dethroning the Wild Wolves, that's the only way you're going to have any kind of chance to do it. Right here, Chris Eckos, a little something from JC Crow. Look, taking advantage. Referee's got his back turned as David Matthews just comes on in and backs his opponent up, shoots him in. Oh, what a clothesline. Absolutely destroys his opponent. We're seeing a lot of cohesiveness on the team of the Kentucky Iceman and David Matthews, which is the exact opposite as we're seeing out of the team of JC Crow and Jason Xavier. In there right now taking all kinds of punishment from David Matthews. This being the second time we've seen David Matthews out here tonight, as he interfered in the previous matchup by attacking Zeb Merritt. When I saw the brackets and the pairings when I got here tonight for this Lethal Lottery Tournament, I immediately thought to myself, the team that's got the best chance to win this is the team that's on top right here, right now. Wow, JC Crow right there to cut off the Kentucky Iceman. as they have taken complete control of this matchup. What teamwork has been displayed by these two, as Jason Xavier's been on the punishment end of it all, and right now, wow, Iceman right there grinding it in. Such an amazing competitor. Everybody hates his guts, but man, you can't deny the technical ability on display right here from the Kentucky Iceman. Going for that cover. Two. Jeff the ref right there. It's a 2 count. Jason Xavier showing some resilience in this, but man, he's going to have to make a tag, because look what these guys are doing. David Matthews and the Iceman Chris Eckos working like a true team, like two men on the same page with the same mission, and that is to win the Lethal Lottery Tournament and go on to defeat the Wild Wolves to become the new CHW Tag Team Champions. That's what everybody in this tournament needs to be focused on. Jason Xavier showing a little life out there, but to no effect. David Matthews goes right to the eyes, pushes his opponent into the corner, shoots him across the ring with so much power, follows it up, big avalanche in the corner. Jason Xavier is in a whole lot of trouble, and if he doesn't figure something out, this one's going to be over about as fast as it got started. Man, wow! Vicious attack from the Kentucky Iceman. But the Kentucky Iceman always going to take a moment to stick it in the faces of all the great Tennessee fans here in Springfield, Tennessee. Jason Xavier, shots to the midsection. Oh, wow! Chris Eckos. Woo! I thought this was over. Hey, wait a minute, Zed Merritt's back out here. He's looking for some payback for the attack from David Matthews earlier in the show, but now these two men fighting their way to the back. That leaves Jason Xavier in there. He's in a lot of trouble. Chris Eckos, oh man, what a turnaround, what a move out of desperation. Jason Xavier puts the Iceman down, and now he's got to make the tag. JC Crow slap in the face. Hey, it counts. That's a tag right there. JC Crow on the top rope. Look out! Jason Xavier throws his own partner down to the mat. This thing is completely broken down as he now gets the flag, the Kentucky Commonwealth flag from Kate Eckos. What? Looked like he was going to hit his own partner. Iceman's down. It's 3. It's over. What the heck just happened? JC Crow. He's got a look of disbelief on his face, but guess what? These two men are one step closer to becoming CHW Tag Team Champions. Jason Xavier thanking Cade. That kid's gonna be in big trouble when his dad gets him to the locker room. Believe it or not, these men, the team of JC Crow and Jason Xavier, have just advanced to round 2 of Lethal Lottery. I can't believe it. And neither can Nick White, JC Crow, or Ryan Xavier believe it. But it's real. It's happening. These men are moving on to round 2. Wow. How can a team like this survive when they've still got to face the team of Zed Merritt and Damien Wayne in the finals? And if they are able to defeat them, move on to face the Wild Wolves tonight, and these men can't even get along. Well, there's no time like the present, so let's fast forward right to it. This is the final match in CHW's Lethal Lottery Tournament. On the line, a shot at the CHW Tag Team Champions, the Wild Wolves. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, but here the proof is right in front of us. The team of Jason Xavier and JC Crow, two hated enemies, have survived and advanced into this final match of the Lethal Lottery Tournament. Nick White is beside himself. Jason Xavier is celebrating, and JC Crow doesn't know what to think, but if they have any chance of surviving and earning that title shot here tonight, they better figure something out. JC Crow doesn't like it, and Nick White certainly doesn't like it on the outside of the ring, expressing his displeasure with this team. Boy, Jason Xavier interjecting himself and changing the entire dynamic of this tournament. And this is it. This is what it all comes down to. The final two teams battling for a shot at the CHW Tag Team Championships, currently held by the Wild Wolves. We know it's JC Crow and Jason Xavier, and here they are. The other team surviving to the finals of this CHW Lethal Lottery Tournament, the team of Damien Wayne and Zeb Merritt. How is this gonna go? We've got two teams here. One of them do not get along. The other two get along very well, but Zeb Merritt, as you can see right there, clearly injured from the attack of David Matthews early tonight. We have got to find some sort of solution between those two men, but before we can get there, we are here. The final match of Lethal Lottery. Damien Wayne and Zeb Merritt going one-on-one with JC Crow and Jason Xavier, and this is what it's all about. The final match. The winner of this goes on to face the Wild Wolves with the CHW Tag Team Championships on the line. Zeb Merritt, he's taking a beating here tonight at the hands of David Matthews, but yet here we are. They have survived, and this is the final matchup right here. JC Crow and Jason Xavier still arguing, cannot get along in this match. Jason Xavier taking a step outside. Looks like it's going to be JC Crow and Jason Xavier kicking this one off. Or perhaps not. JC Crow, with a change of heart and a laugh about it, tags in his partner. And I do mean that in quotations when I say his partner, because these two men could be no further from it. Jason Xavier showing a little respect to Damien Wayne, and he knows what this is all about. The CHW Tag Team Championships. And this is what it comes down to. This final match, as Damien Wayne grabs a hold of Jason Xavier in the middle of the ring, cranking down on that side headlock. Jason Xavier, he's taking quite a beating tonight already. And right there, big shoulder block, puts the man firmly to the mat. Damien Wayne standing tall. What an interesting end to this tournament. I certainly did not think that it would come down to these two teams, yet here we are. Nice move right there from Jason Xavier. Grabs Damien Wayne's left arm and cranks it around. Damien Wayne in a little bit of trouble here, but he's got to escape if he wants to fight on in this tournament and take that opportunity to become the new CHW Tag Team Champions. Either one of these teams, whoever survives, still has one match to go against the best team currently in CHW, that being the Tag Team Champion Wild Wolves. And all these men, all four of them, have put a lot on the line just to get this far, and they've still got a ways to go. Which one of these teams will survive to earn that Tag Team Championship match? Will it be Damien Wayne and Zeb Merritt? Or will it be Jason Xavier and JC Crow? We're going to find out right here and right now. JC Crow on the outside. Jason Xavier in the ring with Damien Wayne. Jason Xavier making a little bit of a comeback here. A little bit of a fight still looks for the tag, but JC Crow leaves him hanging. That does not bode well for the team of Jason Xavier and JC Crow. If Jason can't even count on his partner to be there for the tag, then this one's not going to last very long. Zeb Merritt in on the action now, drives that knee into the midsection of Jason Xavier. A man left alone without a tag team partner. Look at this, a lot of power despite the injured ribs right here. Oh no, reversal from Jason Xavier. Boy, Zeb Merritt's in a lot of trouble here. He's been injured, he's hurt. Clearly, it's affecting his performance here in this final match in the Lethal Lottery Tournament. Jason Xavier not above going to the injury as he drives a forearm into the midsection. The injured midsection of Zeb Merritt. Zeb Merritt trying to fight back, drives a forearm into the back of Jason Xavier, and now Zeb Merritt backs his opponent into the ropes, tries to shoot him in, reversal from Jason Xavier, and right there. Look at that, typical JC Crow. Drives the knees into the injured ribs of Zeb Merritt. Jason Xavier don't like it, but look right there. That little confrontation, the referee called it a tag, and JC Crow on the attack, going straight after the injured ribs of Zeb Merritt. Oh, vicious headbutt right there. Ooh. Put Zeb Merritt down. JC Crow rocks his own world with that one, but definitely the worst of it taken by Zeb Merritt. Zeb Merritt still got a lot of fight in him, a lot of heart from this young man. JC Crow certainly not above grabbing his opponent by the throat in an attempt to throttle Zeb Merritt, choking him right in front of the referee. Referee Uncle Ty right there to break it up. Right here, boom, right there, attack the ribs some more. That's what JC Crow's all about. If you come into a match, wait a minute, look at this on the outside of the ring. Maybe that's the answer right there. Maybe that's why Jason Xavier has put himself in this situation to be JC Crow's partner, and that is to put himself one step closer to being with his son Ryan once again. Obviously, Ryan doesn't care about his father, but Jason still loves his son and still willing to put himself into a real bad situation in order to be a part of that young man's life. JC Crow in the ring, taking advantage of an injured Zeb Merritt, beating him down in the corner, putting his foot across the throat of this injured competitor. Zeb Merritt in a lot of trouble right here. He's going to have to find a way to get that tag to Damien Wayne, or this one's going to be over quick. JC Crow is ruthless in that ring. Wow, driving the man down with authority on those injured ribs once again. Zeb Merritt in trouble. Nonchalant cover from JC Crow. No, Zeb Merritt rolls that shoulder over. This kid's got a lot of heart. CHW Rookie of the Year. Nobody could benefit from this more than Zeb Merritt to have an opportunity to become a champion here tonight for the very first time. Oh my goodness! JC Crow drives his opponent's face into the top of his own head. Zeb Merritt is hurt. JC Crow going for a submission with his knee right on the injured ribs of Zeb Merritt. This one could be over right here and right now. Damien Wayne's not standing for it. He will break it up. Wow. What a crazy matchup and what a crazy final to the CHW Lethal Lottery Tournament. Zeb Merritt, am I seeing this right?
What the hell was that?
JC Crow full of anger. Zeb Merritt shot into the ropes. Big clothesline and a collision in the middle of the ring. Puts both men down. Zeb Merritt still seriously favoring those ribs. Appears to have picked up yet another injury in this match to his face. It had to have been when JC Crow drove the top of his head into the middle of Zeb Merritt's face. You see it right there, blood on the hands of Zeb Merritt. He is definitely, that could be a broken nose right there. Zeb Merritt struggling to get to his corner, and he's there. Big tag to Damien Wayne, he's coming in. Jason Xavier, he's in as well. Both men on the attack. Damien Wayne fighting both men off. Zeb Merritt bleeding profusely from his face on the outside of the ring. Referee Uncle Ty has lost control of this match. Here we go once again on the outside. David Matthews is back, attacking Zeb Merritt once again, leaving Damien Wayne alone in the ring with JC Crow and Jason Xavier. What do we got here? Security separating Zeb Merritt and David Matthews, forcing David Matthews to the back. What is this? Jason Xavier took a chain away from his tag team partner. Damien Wayne turns around and sees Jason with the chain.
What the hell?
Jason will not use the chain. He is too good of a man for that, but wait a minute. What's JC Crow got? He's got his own chain. What a swerve from JC Crow. Referee's right there. No way. No freaking way. JC Crow. Wow. Cheated the system as he always does. With a chain wrapped around his fist. Knocks Damien Wayne unconscious. He fooled the ref, he fooled his partner, he fooled the people, and he fooled Damien Wayne. And you know what this means. That means JC Crow and Jason Xavier have just won the Lethal Lottery Tag Team Tournament and have earned themselves a Tag Team Championship match against the Wild Wolves right here tonight. Who would have ever thought that these two could survive? As Jason Xavier checks on his opponents right there, we see it. Zeb Merritt holding his face as he bleeds profusely from the attack of JC Crow. Damien Wayne, the victim of the chain. Nobody could have predicted this. JC Crow and Jason Xavier, the most unlikely team in this tournament, has just won the whole thing and will advance to the finals to face the Wild Wolves for the Tag Team Championships. We'll see that in Lethal Lottery Part 3. But don't go anywhere, because we still have it right here tonight coming your way. The wedding of Big David and AJ's mom coming your way right now. It's time for love. It's time for romance. It's time for the wedding.
All right, here we are. As you can see, it's so beautiful and festive over here. There is love in the air here tonight in Springfield, Tennessee at the National Guard Armory. If you don't have a good spot if you're over there, you might want to gather around a little bit, because for the last 6 months, we have all witnessed the courtship of AJ's mom. Nobody likes it, especially AJ himself. But now, after everything that we've been through, it's time now for the marriage. Yes, that's right, it's time for the wedding of Big David and AJ's mom. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the groom. Please welcome the Rollin Hard Playboy, Pimp Daddy, Big David. Best man, the Kentucky Iceman, Eckos. The groom is here, Big David. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the man without whom none of this would be possible. And I know that it hurts to hear it, and it hurts to say it, but your soon-to-be son-in-law, oh, stepson, that's right, soon-to-be stepson. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome AJ Hall.
You're the man, Playboy.
You look so happy, David.
He ought to be happy. Ain't you happy, boy? I am.
It's been a heck of a thing you've been through, AJ, that brings us up to this moment. This is what it's all about. You put it all on the line. I know you don't want to be here. I know you don't want to be here. But he won your mom's hand fair and square. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the bride-to-be, AJ's mom! AJ's mom, ladies and gentlemen, isn't she lovely? Let's hear it for her. It's their big night right here. We got any other guests? Any other guests want to come on and be a part of this? Witnesses? You are all witnesses to history right here tonight. The first ever CHW wedding. All the special guests have made their way out. And now, if you guys are ready, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome yourselves to the wedding of Big David and AJ's mom.
That's crazy, bro.
This has been months in the making, and we are here now. My name is Aaron Camaro. I'll be festivizing this whole thing. I'll oversee it. I'll be your guy. So I understand that one thing I must do. I've got to ask everybody here. Does anybody here tonight object to the for everybody here? How many of you all follow CHW on Facebook? If you do, then you have seen all the promos, all the videos, everything that has led up to this night. And Big David, Chris Eckos, I mean, I gotta ask. We all see the video of you bribing Big David with Mama D's restaurant. We've all got reason to object. But now, after all that, we must continue. We must continue. And I understand that you both have prepared your own vows. So David, first, I'm going to ask you for your wedding vows to AJ's mom.
Like I said when I first come here, all these women out here loves the sexy Rollin Hard Playboy. There's one here that right over here in love with me. I pursued it. I wouldn't have it on my coat. Anybody I go out and falls in love with me, it shows. So, you're doing the right thing, my man. Real Playboy. Now you're really going to be noticed.
Wow, romantic indeed. Bad news, ladies. Big David's about to be off the market. Alright, Jessica. I understand that you've also prepared some vows.
You're a damn idiot if you think I'm marrying you.
Subscribe to CHW TN Live. CHW Lethal Lottery Part 3 coming your way next. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.